What's up, YouTube? This is Mathways97, and welcome to SmackDown Live! This is going to be an incredible episode of SmackDown. We come to you live from Charlotte, North Carolina, because in this one, we are going to crown a brand new women's champion. Of course, the main event of this evening, a fatal four-way for the vacant women's championship. Nia Jax versus Naomi versus Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch. That'll be coming up later on, but first, we are kicking off the proceedings here on SmackDown with singles action, as it'll be Jason Jordan making his singles debut, going one-on-one against 1/3 of the Undisputed Era, making his in-ring debut. It'll be Jason Jordan versus Adam Cole, baby. And that's kicking us off here. Of course, we will, as per usual, have two King of the Ring matchups later on. So look forward to those as well. We'll be seeing Rusev go up against Daniel Bryan. And as well as that, Dean Ambrose will take on Eric Young of Sanity. A very stacked card on the lineup sheet for you this evening. And you can't get much of a bigger start than this. Jason Jordan, he calls himself the next generation of great. But tonight, he's going up against greatness in Adam Cole. And of course, with Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish at ringside, this one could be chaotic. Of course, Adam Cole, the Undisputed Era, they have set their sights on the WWE Champion Kevin Owens. And for the last 3 weeks, Adam Cole has left Kevin Owens laying, whether it's in the ring, in the backstage area. The Undisputed Era, they have gotten the jump on Kevin Owens. And, well, things are escalating there real quick. Adam Cole has he's wasted no time in making an impact for himself here on SmackDown, here in the WWE. And he went right after the biggest dog in the yard, Kevin Owens. And so far, he's had an impressive string of circumstance, I guess. I was going to say luck, but let's be honest. It's been all planning on the part of these three men. These three have done what they can to get inside Kevin Owens' head. And, I mean, if things keep going the way they've been going, Adam Cole may be the next WWE champion in the making. I mean, Kevin Owens has been unstoppable, and yet Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly, the Undisputed Era, they have really put Kevin Owens on the back foot. So we'll see how Jason Jordan fares against Adam Cole here tonight, as Jordan went for a clothesline, Cole making him look silly. As now Jason Jordan fires back with a dropkick, and this one is underway. Jason Jordan, we saw his partner, Chad Gable, or should I say his former tag team partner, Chad Gable, compete in singles action last week against the WWE Champion Kevin Owens. Chad Gable had a very impressive display, so Jason Jordan, well, he just nearly gets his teeth knocked down his throat by a super kick from Adam Cole. And this one is getting off to a hot start real quick. Well, as I was saying, Jason Jordan, he wants to put up an impressive performance again tonight, just like his partner Chad Gable did last week against Kevin Owens. But so far, I mean, Jason Jordan getting knocked silly. Super kick after super kick. Oh, now wait a minute. Referee. I guess the referee's going to be a little lenient there. I mean, Adam Cole's given Jason Jordan the time to recover himself. That one, I almost think, would have been grounds for a disqualification. Kyle O'Reilly putting his hands on Jason Jordan. But I guess it didn't really affect the way this match was going. Adam Cole gave Jason Jordan time to recover, so I guess the referee's going to allow it. Bit of leniency there, but if the Undisputed Era gets any more involved than that, there's going to be a disqualification here. So they've got to be careful here. They wouldn't want to spoil the debut of Adam Cole. But Jason Jordan, look at the strength on display there, just catapulting Adam Cole into the air like he weighs nothing. And now look at Jason Jordan again. He's caught Adam Cole in a belly-to-belly suplex. Look at the athleticism by Jason Jordan. Adam Cole, he's one tough cookie to crack, but Jason Jordan doing a pretty good job of holding his own out there, as now he gets him with another drop kick. Oh, but look at this, Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly's up on the apron. Kyle O'Reilly getting in Jason Jordan's face here, buying Adam Cole some time to recover. And Adam Cole certainly not the ideal role model. You did see there he waited for Jason Jordan to turn around before he dropped him, but I mean Jason Jordan was distracted nonetheless. But I guess Adam Cole at this point, really, if you're going up against Kevin Owens, you know, we need somebody to take that man down. Somebody needs to dethrone Kevin Owens, and you know, Adam Cole may not be the cookie cutter hero that we're looking for, but I mean, if he's able to get the job done, you know, maybe he might have to bend the rules a bit. But Adam Cole, it's not about being a role model, it's about being a success. But right now, Jason Jordan able to take Adam Cole down, getting a bit of a mixed reaction here from this crowd. Not quite sure how to react to Adam Cole, not quite sure how to react to Jason Jordan. But Jordan, like I said, working with perhaps a bit of an inferiority complex. He doesn't want to be outshined by Chad Gable, his former American Alpha partner. Those two, of course, recently deciding to go singles, deciding to go their separate ways. Oh, Jason Jordan went for the spear in the corner, but Adam Cole got out of harm's way. Well, at least I say it looked like Jason Jordan wants to go singles. Chad Gable has been, you know, pursuing Shelton Benjamin. Looks to perhaps be attempting to make an alliance there with the Gold Standard. We'll see how that works out. Benjamin seemed a little hesitant last week, but Chad Gable, I don't know, maybe he'll be able to talk him into it. Right now, Jason Jordan is out there by himself against Adam Cole in the Undisputed Era. Undisputed Era have played a bit of an influence in this matchup, but nothing too major, I suppose. Is Adam Cole able to strike back now? Knife edge chop to Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan staggered, but still on his feet. So Adam Cole now, forearm gets blocked. Jason Jordan now kicked to the midsection. Adam Cole is reeling. Adam Cole off balance. Jason Jordan, no. Tried to pull him back, but Adam Cole with a kick to the midsection. Follows it up with a DDT. Brilliantly done by Adam Cole. Is now Jason Jordan. He's groggy. And Adam Cole lifts him up. Oh, patella drop brainbuster. What a move by Adam Cole. And you can see Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan's in a bad way. The crowd, they know what's coming next. Adam Cole saying this is going to put his lights out. It's Jason Jordan now picked back up to his feet. But Adam Cole kicked to the midsection and the knee to the face. The last call. 1, 2, 3. And it's curtains for Jason Jordan. Adam Cole triumphant in his debut here on SmackDown. And Adam Cole very quickly rising up the ranks on SmackDown. And like I said, if things keep going the way they've been going, he could be next in line, not just to be the #1 contender for the WWE Championship, but he may be the man to take the title from Kevin Owens. He might be the next big thing in the making. So Adam Cole, the win over Jason Jordan tonight. And Adam Cole is quickly blazing a path through the SmackDown roster, blazing a path here in the WWE, alongside Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish of the Undisputed Era. And I mean, this may very well be a new era here on SmackDown, and it could be undisputed. Well, now backstage, there's the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, and there is, well, Andrade Cien Almas's manager, Zelina Vega, issuing a challenge on behalf of Almas for Miz's Intercontinental Championship. And The Miz has accepted the challenge. He says, let's go right now. But it appears as though Andrade Cien Almas is not here this evening. He is not even in the country. He has some prior obligations to fulfill, it seems. He won't be available to compete in a WWE ring until Backlash. And The Miz, well, The Miz saying, hey, if Andrade wants to have fun making a name for himself in bingo halls, he can do that. But as soon as these two... Of course, Miz never one to really keep his ego in check now, is he? But, well, Zelina Vega says, you know, I might be more tolerant of your arrogance now, but Andrade Cien Almas will not stand for comments like that. So, it appears as though Andrade Cien Almas will not be able to compete due to his prior contract obligations. Something he's got other appearances to make outside of the country, not with the WWE, so it appears as though Almas will not be able to compete until Backlash. We'll see what Lita thinks of all that, but right now it's time for the King of the Ring to continue. Of course, on Monday Night Raw, we saw Apollo Crews and Curtis Axel win their matchup, so they moved on to the quarterfinals. But right now, this one is going to be a match between the super athlete Rusev and his opponent, the leader of the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan. So this is going to be the opening match on the SmackDown half of the brackets. The winner goes on to the quarterfinals. They will take on the winner of the matchup later on this evening between Dean Ambrose and Eric Young. But this matchup has got combustible written all over it, as it's going to be Rusev and Daniel Bryan, two of SmackDown's brightest stars, two fan favorites. It is the returning Daniel Bryan, who, of course, defeated Shinsuke Nakamura, the former #1 contender for the WWE title, to qualify for this tournament. So Daniel Bryan, he's already had one tough matchup against Nakamura, even to get to this tournament. And it's not going to be an easy road for Daniel Bryan. He has come back, and he's jumping straight in with the Sharks. Daniel Bryan going up against some of the best we've got here on SmackDown Live. First it was Nakamura. Now it's going to be Rusev. Two men who have also fought Kevin Owens for the WWE Championship. Of course, it was Nakamura at SummerSlam who fell victim to the power of Kevin Owens. And for Rusev, he's never had a one-on-one shot at the WWE Champion. He competed in the Fatal 4-Way elimination match at Battleground, and he was the final man standing against Kevin Owens before he eventually was defeated as well. But Rusev, if he does get a one-on-one opportunity, perhaps he could be one of the, he did defeat Kurt Angle at SummerSlam. Rusev has been rolling. He defeated John Cena as well a few weeks before that. So Rusev and Daniel Bryan, two men who both have a bit of a chip on their shoulder, have an unsettled beef with Kevin Owens. Of course, Daniel Bryan did receive a one-on-one match with Owens at Extreme Rules. It was Owens who put Bryan on the shelf, put him out of action for a number of months. So Bryan looking for a bit of retribution there. Rusev just looking to get his first one-on-one shot with Kevin Owens. So this might be another one of those highlights here in the King of the Ring tournament. It's only the first round, but Rusev and Bryan, perhaps two of the top potential contenders. As now we get some nice chain wrestling here, as it's just counter for counter between Rusev and Bryan. Rusev able to slip through. So a nice exchange there, and Rusev saying, bring it on. Rusev, not much of a grappler, I'm sure. If it gets down to a slugfest, Bryan, I don't know. I think this is have to say this is a pretty evenly matched contest. I think, obviously Rusev will have the power advantage. Bryan probably will have the speed advantage. But in every other aspect, I think this might be a pretty evenly matched contest. It's now Rusev fall-away slam, sending Bryan across the ring. It's now Rusev going to go off the ropes with a running start. Went for the elbow, but Bryan rolled out of the way. And now Daniel Bryan with the roll-up. He's got Rusev stacked on his shoulders here. One. No, but Rusev, the kick out at one. Oh, as Bryan again, a slap to the face. Now a European uppercut. Oh, and the running knee to the midsection. They call that the kitchen sink. Daniel Bryan just turned Rusev inside out, but now Rusev's back up to his feet. Rusev dodged a kick and, drops Daniel Bryan with a back suplex. And now Rusev, the viciousness, the headbutt to the shoulder. This one's going to be very, very smash mouth. Really, this matchup could go a number of ways. We could see a battle of strikes. We could see an exchange of grapples, a submission showcase. You never really know what you're going to get from either of these three men. Very versatile in that ring. What's it going to come down to? Who's ultimately going to come out with a win in this one? Is Rusev again putting that power on display? That might be his key to success. Just keep tossing Daniel Bryan around like a rag doll. That's what Rusev does best. As you can see now, just clawing at the shoulder there. Going after the nerves of Daniel Bryan, perhaps trying to take out one of Bryan's arms. That'll certainly cut off a number of potential moves in his arsenal. But Daniel Bryan now. Daniel Bryan's going to go after the arm of Rusev. A Fujiwara armbar. So it's the submission hold from Bryan. Rusev can't quite get out to those ropes. He's going to power through it, and he's able to escape. Oh, and a knife edge chop. Knife edge chop echo throughout the arena, but now Rusev dumped to the outside. Daniel Bryan, beautiful reversal. As the referee begins the count, Rusev back to his feet. Here comes Daniel Bryan. Oh, the elbow to the back of the head. Jumps off the apron, delivers the elbow to the back of Rusev's head. And now Daniel Bryan going to toss the Bulgarian Brute back inside the ring. Rusev pulls himself to his feet, but look out. Rusev, here comes Daniel Bryan springing back into action with the drop kick. Rusev again rolls to the outside, trying to create distance, keep himself away from Daniel Bryan, give himself the time to recover. Now Rusev's going to go up top. Rusev to the high rent district, but wait a minute, there's Bryan. Bryan's there to cut him off. And now Bryan, no, Rusev gets the knee. Knee to the face, and then a boot to the face. Beautifully placed kick from Rusev. And now he's back in control. Daniel Bryan gets up to his feet. Rusev punch to the face. And then the savate kick to the back of the head. That may do it. Bryan might be out like a light. Cover. 1, 2. No. A well-placed kick. Not enough to put Bryan down for the 3 count. As now it's Rusev. He's got Daniel Bryan on the back foot. Rusev, this is his ultimate opportunity to really lay into him, to really bring the pain. As there was the chop to the back of the head, and now again clawing at that shoulder. Clawing at that shoulder, trying to neutralize that right arm of Daniel Bryan. And again, you know, in a case where if this were to break down into a battle of grapples or submissions, you take away that right arm, and that's really going to limit the arsenal of Daniel Bryan. As now he bounces him off the corner and takes him down with a German suplex. Rusev now measuring his man. Daniel Bryan gets Bryan able to counter, and now the kick to the midsection, or kick to the leg rather. Bryan with the leg kicks, trying to chop Rusev down to size. Oh, and now again the running knee. Running knee to the midsection turns Rusev inside out. And now Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, he's got a cross armbar. He's got an armbar locked in. He's broken the grip. Rusev, again, that arm. That arm getting wrenched here, but Rusev trying to roll through. Rusev, just punches his way out of it. Nothing technical about that, just brute force from Rusev. But Daniel Bryan strikes back. And again, kicks out the leg. Rusev drops to a knee. Rusev drops to a knee. And Bryan, the drop kick to the face. And he's going to go back to the arm once again, stomping at that elbow of Rusev. There's now Daniel Bryan, elbow to the knee. He's going after the knee, going after the arm. Bryan spreading out that assault. Doing whatever he can, targeting whatever body part he can. And, try to keep Rusev down, but Rusev powering through it nonetheless. He's fighting through the pain. As another knife edge chop. Bryan still on his feet though, but he's certainly reeling. Rusev has Bryan in trouble. Bryan now, counter. Counter by Bryan. And a DDT delivered. Rusev face first into the canvas. He doesn't know where he is. He's trying to bring himself back to his feet in the corner, but Bryan is right there, ready and waiting. And now Daniel Bryan, the yes kicks. The yes kicks in the corner. Rusev. He's the one now on the back foot as Daniel Bryan. Once again, yes kicks. One after the other. Rusev getting lit up now, and Bryan the roundhouse. Roundhouse kick by Daniel Bryan. Is that going to be enough to put Rusev away? He drags him away from the ropes. He's going to go for the cover. He might have him. Hook of the outside leg. 1. No! Only a 1 count. Rusev showing the defiance, the heart of a warrior, as he just wore that roundhouse kick on the skull. But he said, Bryan, is that all you've got? Give me some more. And Bryan now, the drop kicks in the corner. Rusev might be defiant, but does he have enough left in the tank to back that up? As Rusev trying to get to his feet. Daniel Bryan perched up top. Look out below. Bryan, Hurricanrana. And he hooks the legs. He's got the cover. Rusev is in trouble. Rusev, he's in trouble, but he's able to survive once again. Rusev hanging on for dear life, but Daniel Bryan's got him. Daniel Bryan, got to stay on the attack. He's got to stay on him. Don't give him room to breathe. Don't give him space to recover. He's now got this guillotine choke locked in. Rusev center of the ring. He's not going to be saved by a rope break. But look at the raw power of Rusev. He's able to break the hold, and another super kick. This one to the face. Super kick by Rusev. Hook of the leg on Bryan. 1, 2. No. Rusev able to turn things around with one massive super kick. But not enough to put Bryan away. Rusev now headbutting the turnbuckle, trying to fire himself up. The adrenaline flowing through the veins of Rusev. He's got Bryan now on the back foot. Rusev from behind. Oh, drops Bryan right on his neck. Drops him right on his neck with, is it a half Nelson suplex or whatever the case? Bryan is out. Bryan is down and out. Rusev going to the top rope. Rusev could be looking to put him away. No! He went for the diving knee, but Bryan got out of the way. The same knee that Bryan's been working on this entire match. And now Bryan, he's got the yes lock. The yes lock is cinched in. Bryan was also working on the arm of Rusev, and now applies the yes lock. Rusev center of the ring. Is he gonna tap? Is Rusev gonna submit? Is Bryan moving on to the next round? He is not. Rusev able to escape the hold. Rusev managed to break out of the yes lock, but Daniel Bryan again back to the knee. Bryan, no, counter by Rusev. Rusev with the reversal, and now Bryan's in trouble. Bryan is caught. Alabama slam. Alabama slam by Rusev. And Bryan, he just got the wind knocked out of him. Rusev could be looking to put him away. Puts the knee to the back. And now Rusev, the accolade. The accolade is applied. Daniel Bryan now is in trouble. Is Daniel Bryan going to tap out? Rusev could try to snap him in half. Rusev, is he advancing to the next round? He is not. Daniel Bryan escapes the accolade. This battle continues. Now Bryan the roll-up. Bryan the roll-up. Rusev stacked on his shoulders here. 1. No. Another quick kick out by Rusev as he quickly tries to get back to his feet. Punch to the face. And another one. Bryan spun around by the force of that punch. And again, Rusev drops Bryan on his head. And this could be the beginning of the end for Daniel Bryan. He might have escaped the accolade. But does he have enough left in him to escape what's coming next? Rusev looking to fire up that torture rack backbreaker. Here it comes. No, Bryan able to slip through it. He drops Rusev with a drop kick now. Rusev out to the apron. Rusev trying to hang in there, but Daniel Bryan spears him off the apron. And now Bryan getting a full head of steam. Daniel Bryan looking to fly. Suicide dive through the ropes. Rusev has just been taken out. The crowd electric. What a match this has been. Rusev now tossed back inside the ring. Daniel Bryan, this is the opportunity to put Rusev away once and for all. Is it gonna happen? Bryan, running knee. And that may do it. 1, 2, 3, and it's Daniel Bryan who defeats Rusev. And it is Daniel Bryan who will advance to the quarterfinals of the King of the Ring tournament. A tremendous performance by both men. Back and forth from the beginning. It was anybody's match to win. It was so close. These two men so evenly matched. But it just came down to one knee from Daniel Bryan. One moment to strike, and Bryan hit it. He hit his mark, and now Daniel Bryan will advance to the next round. He will go on to face the winner of our second King of the Ring matchup later this evening. Rusev, a valiant effort, but this is as far as he goes. Daniel Bryan, the return will continue. Can he go all the way and make it to the finals at Backlash? Of course, the semifinals and the finals of this King of the Ring tournament will be taking place at Backlash. The winner goes on to Survivor Series to compete for a world championship of their choosing. But speaking of a world championship, our first matchup for the Backlash card has been confirmed. For the WWE Championship, it will be Adam Cole taking on Kevin Owens. So that'll be at Backlash. Stick around for that. We'll have more announcements coming your way. But right now, backstage, there's Jason Jordan. Looks like he wants another opportunity. Defeat at the hands of Adam Cole was not enough. He wants another match. But of course, Lita, I mean, she's been busy all night trying to prepare for this women's championship matchup. So Jason Jordan, oh wait. Now there's the Miz, the Intercontinental Champion. Oh, well, the Miz. Well, Jason Jordan barely knows what's going on. But the Miz says, hey, if you're looking for an opponent, you know, fight me. I'm looking for an opponent too. So I guess that means that we might see a match between Jason Jordan and the Miz. I mean, we do know that the Miz was talking to Zelina Vega earlier. Miz is ready for a fight. He's ready to fight Andrade Cien Almas, but Almas is not ready. So Miz, I guess, was just looking to fight anybody, and he just happened to bump into Jason Jordan, and you know, they had similar interests in mind, so the Miz threw down the challenge. So I guess we'll wait to see what Lita has to say about that. But of course, right now, we are going to move on to a matchup which it's kind of disheartening to see this one. It's going to be a matchup where both of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions are pitted against each other, but I guess that's what happens when two hot-headed individuals disagree with one another. I mean, you've got TJ Perkins and Tyler Breeze, both skilled competitors in that ring, but they just do not see eye to eye. They are not on the same page at all. I don't know how long this Tag Team Championship reign is going to last. I mean, they're already at each other's throats. We saw last week TJ Perkins competed in a King of the Ring qualifier against Chris Jericho. Tyler Breeze was at ringside. He tried to assist TJ Perkins, tried to distract Chris Jericho. But in doing so, there was a bit of a miscommunication, and instead it was Tyler Breeze who got knocked off the apron by TJ Perkins after Jericho ducked out of the way. The distraction gave Jericho the opening to hit a code breaker and put Perkins away. So TJP failed to qualify for the King of the Ring tournament. He blames Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze blames TJ Perkins for screwing things up. Breeze just wanted to help Perkins, but instead he ended up being a major distraction that would end up costing Perkins the match. So again, as I said, these two men do not see eye to eye. They are not on the same page in the slightest. But they're both the tag team champions. They were able to work together for that one night at SummerSlam. You have to wonder, was that just a fluke? I mean, whenever these two have to defend those titles, are they going to be able to coexist? I mean, it's not looking like that's going to be the case at all. I mean, they've already broken down to the point where they want to fight each other in a match, so I don't know. This might be a very short-lived alliance for Tyler Breeze and TJ Perkins, but they have not lost the tag titles yet, so for now, I guess we just have to hope that the storm passes, that this one fight will put an end to it, and that they will be able to coexist from here, but that's very wishful thinking on my part. So we got a collar elbow tie-up. There's now TJ Perkins going to work on the arm of Tyler Breeze. Oh, but Breeze able to duck behind. Into a nice hammerlock here, so gonna get some chain grappling from these two men as well. Of course, TJ Perkins, very strong in-ring technician, but Tyler Breeze, don't count out Tyler Breeze either. He might have the ego, you know, one of the biggest egos here in the WWE, and he might be all about his good looks, but Tyler Breeze is a gifted performer in that ring as well. Do not count him out. So these two again. Back to the lockups. TJ Perkins takes him down to the side headlock. But Tyler Breeze now the head scissors. Expertly placed there by Tyler Breeze, just wrenching on the head and neck. Perkins able to slip out of it. Oh, as he went for the punch, but Perkins with the block. Forearm now delivered. But Breeze now counters back with a kick. And Tyler Breeze, knife edge chop. Another punch to the face now at TJ Perkins. He's got him up. Michinoku driver. I mean, of course, these two men weren't even originally supposed to be a tag team. It was supposed to be TJ Perkins and Rich Swann competing for the SmackDown Tag Team titles at SummerSlam. But Rich Swann was, taken out before the event. He was unable to compete. TJ Perkins, he needed a last-second replacement, and Tyler Breeze just happened to be the only man he could find. So Perkins didn't really have much of a choice. Of course, these two have a less than friendly history with each other. Of course, if you cast your minds back a few months ago to the gorgeous Open Invitational, that was where TJ Perkins made his first appearance in the WWE, and he was defeated at the hands of Tyler Breeze. So this whole debate over who the weak link in the team is. I mean, Tyler Breeze does have that one victory over Perkins, and it seems as though that, as you would expect with Tyler Breeze, that would go to his head. And TJ Perkins does not take too kindly to that. Perhaps feels as though he has something to prove to Breeze. And I guess that's part of the reason why this matchup is taking place. As Breeze able to drop Perkins with the neck breaker. That delivers the stomp to the back of his arm. Follows through with an elbow to the chest now. Elbow right to the heart. So Breeze and Perkins, very back and forth contest thus far. Of course, Breeze, he's okay to deliver some facial reconstruction, but he's always trying to protect the good looks that he possesses. But TJ Perkins might be about to deliver some facial reconstruction of his own. Wrecking ball drop kick. Beautifully placed by TJP. Now springs back inside the ring. Tope Atomico, he's going to go down into the cover for him across the face to restrict the breathing. There's a 2 count, but no. Breeze able to kick out. This match will continue. As now TJ Perkins going to go up high. Well, it might not continue for much longer. As TJP flying high, went for the 450. Went for the 450 splash, but Breeze got the knees up. Breeze got the knees up. Now bridges through for the Northern Light suplex. Referee in the position. 1, 2. No. TJP hanging in there. But already this matchup could be nearing its conclusion. These two men giving it everything they've got from the get-go. As Breeze, vicious forearm, staggered him. And now up against the ropes, Perkins gets knocked over the top rope to the floor. Beautifully executed clothesline by Breeze, but now the count out. Wait a minute! Well, this matchup now has just ended via disqualification. That is Victor of the Ascension. Victor just blindsided Tyler Breeze out of nowhere. Now drops him with an STO. Victor taking it. I mean, you had to kind of expect this, really. I mean, when you have a team like Breeze and Perkins where they can't even stand each other, and you have all this infighting, I mean, that's the perfect opportunity for another tag team to step up and leave their mark. As a full Nelson slam by Connor, Perkins crashing into the concrete floor. And now it's the Ascension capitalizing on the chaos between the tag team champions. All this drama has left them wide open to an assault from Connor and Victor of the Ascension, who defeated American Alpha in a tag team matchup a few weeks ago, and now look at this. Look out. Oh, that's disaster for Tyler Breeze. The fall of man connects. And Breeze, Perkins, both laid out by the Ascension. And I think we know who's next in line for those tag team titles. Well, I can't say that Breeze and Perkins didn't have that coming. Now backstage, there is the SmackDown General Manager Lita and the Commissioner of the Women's Division, Stephanie McMahon, still seem to be doing some preparations for that Women's Championship matchup. We know that the Riott Squad has not been signed to a contract, so there's the concern that there might be some interference, and look who it is. Lita said she was waiting on one more person, and there she is, making her arrival to the arena. That's the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. As I was saying, there's a possibility that the Riott Squad could show up, could try to interfere in this Fatal 4-Way tonight. So Lita and Stephanie McMahon, seems like they're trying to get this place on lockdown, trying to have all hands on deck. to make sure that the Riott Squad does not get involved. That is our main event for this evening, coming up after this matchup. But before we get to the Fatal 4-Way, before we get to the main event, this is the second King of the Ring matchup of the evening. The winner will go on to face Daniel Bryan in the second round. So will it be Dean Ambrose, the warden of the Ambrose Asylum, or will it be the leader of Sanity, Eric Young? Dean Ambrose, he knows that there's a connection between Sanity and the Wyatts. And Dean Ambrose is looking to get to the bottom of things. He's looking for an answer. He's looking for Bray Wyatt, the man who abducted him, who took him out of action for several months. Ambrose, he doesn't have many allies left. Not on SmackDown, not on Raw. But he's always looking for a fight. He's looking for Bray Wyatt right now, but the man standing in his path is Eric Young. And Dean Ambrose will stop at nothing to destroy the man who... Bray Wyatt, he's this master of mind games. He's so good at tapping into the insecurities that people have and using that, twisting that to turn them into just monsters. We saw him do that to John Cena. We saw the mean streak that John Cena has developed since crossing paths with Bray Wyatt. Roman Reigns as well. Ever since he crossed paths with Bray Wyatt, he's never been the same. He's never really been able to achieve any real lasting success here on SmackDown. And but wait a minute, Dean Ambrose in the middle of Eric Young's entrance. Eric Young, noteworthy that he has come out here by himself. No Killian Dane. We know that Dean Ambrose did dispose of Alexander Wolf a few weeks ago, but no Killian Dane. It is just Eric Young by himself. So Eric Young and Dean Ambrose, they're going to go one-on-one. This match hasn't even begun. Ambrose couldn't even wait for the opening bell. Attacking Eric Young in the middle of his entrance, and this one is broken down very quickly. But I'm sure if it was anybody who would be out there against Dean Ambrose tonight, if anybody could hold their own in a scrap like this, it would have to be Eric Young. I'm sure that Eric Young will be more than willing to scratch and claw his way to a win, as Ambrose continues to just beat down on Eric Young on the outside as he now slides into the ring. And now it looks like he is calling Eric Young in. Time to let this fight begin. Can we finally get a bell? Can we finally begin this in an orderly fashion? There's the bell. The referee rings it. Eric Young, he's still wearing his hood, still wearing his jacket. Hasn't even been able to properly prepare for this matchup, but these two just cannot wait to just tear each other apart as Eric Young now finally gives himself a bit of an opening to toss off that jacket, toss off the hood. Oh, but again, the brawl will just continue. As Dean Ambrose now, a couple of slaps to the face of Eric Young, goes off the ropes with a full head of steam and delivers the drop kick right to the sternum of EY Eric Young. As Young whipped into the corner, and Ambrose is going to light him up. Knife edge chops, jabs, a vicious flurry in the corner, but Dean Ambrose, this is only just the beginning. Dean Ambrose is only just getting started here. And Eric Young, again, bounced face first off the canvas. These two wasting no time in getting right at each other's throats. They're looking at, Jesus. Now a bulldog from Ambrose. This Ambrose, as I said, he's cast aside everybody. He doesn't want Roman Reigns' help. He doesn't even want to be near it. Doesn't even want to be near the man, his former Shield brethren. Ambrose is, well, he says he has no more allies. All he can do is just fight to survive. That's what he's trying to do out there against Eric Young right now, as Young whips him off the ropes and nearly knocks him out of his boots with a clothesline, as now Eric Young. Now it's Eric Young who's pummeling Dean Ambrose. As again, he's just going to mount him and just, hammer away with these strikes. Punch after punch, and now he's going to return the favor. He's going to bounce Ambrose's head off the canvas. And as I said moments ago, Eric Young coming out here by himself, a very interesting call, but perhaps And again, Ambrose is continuing to fend him off here. Was that maybe a wise decision on the part of Eric Young, or could that have been a mistake? Is he just that confident that he can take out Ambrose by himself, or is there something else afoot? Right now, Ambrose with the stretch, just trying to break Eric Young in half here, but Young able to slip out of the submission hold. Oh, no. Tried to knock Ambrose down, but Ambrose blocked it. Ambrose continues with these devastating jabs. Oh, it's now the knee to the midsection, and he's going to take him off the ropes again. Ambrose just taking the life out of Eric Young. Side Russian leg sweep. As down goes EY. Ambrose in control. No way. You've got to be kidding me. Bray Wyatt? Where's Bray Wyatt? The lights have gone out. Oh my God. Bray Wyatt is here. Perhaps this is why Eric Young came out alone. Because there was a plan all along. Dean Ambrose was looking for Bray Wyatt, and Bray Wyatt has made his presence known. And the lights have gone out again. Where is the referee? Where is Eric Young? Well, now the lights have come back on. I mean, where did they go? Surely that should be some sort of disqualification, but the referee never saw it. I don't know. What did Bray do with him? Or did Eric Young somehow... I don't understand. But Dean Ambrose trying to get back to his feet. Eric Young was mocking him, but of course Ambrose will fight. Ambrose doesn't care. He's been knocked out by his sister Abigail, but he's still trying to fight, but he's got nothing left. Nothing left for Ambrose to fight back with. And Eric Young. No, not this way. Eric Young. Ah, the wheelbarrow neckbreaker. And Young gonna go in for the cover. He's gonna steal the win. 1, 2, 3. So Eric Young defeats Dean Ambrose. He will advance to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament to fight Daniel Bryan. But the story here is the appearance of the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. He laid out Dean Ambrose with a sister Abigail, and so it appears as though this blood feud between Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose is far from over. Wyatt, we haven't seen him in a WWE ring in months since his match with Dean Ambrose at Battleground. We know he kidnapped Ambrose, and now he appears to be back for more, but what does this mean? What does Bray want with Dean? What is the end goal? What's his purpose? Well, we certainly know that Dean Ambrose's purpose, it is no longer the King of the Ring tournament, as he has been eliminated. Eric Young will go on to fight Daniel Bryan, but next week here on SmackDown, the tournament will roll on as Luke Harper takes on Braun Strowman and Chris Jericho takes on John Cena. But of course, before that, next week on Raw, it'll be Sin Cara versus Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn versus Fandango. And of course, the world title, a shot at a world championship in the main event of Survivor Series, hangs in the balance. The finals of this tournament taking place at Backlash. But before any of that, we have our main event for this evening. And as you can see, there is Bayley, and there's Carmella backstage as well. Well, Lita and Stephanie McMahon said they had a plan. They had some sort of plan to keep the Riott Squad at bay for this matchup, and I think we're seeing exactly what that plan is, as there is Charlotte as well. The backstage area, this arena, there's Sasha Banks, the return of the boss. She's here at SmackDown Live as well. So we've got women all over the backstage area, all over this arena, trying to keep the ring secure so this fatal four-way can go off without a hitch. So if the Riott Squad is here in the building, if they decide to show up, well, right there you see security measures have been put in place. Lita and Stephanie McMahon, they're in the back as well. They're looking to do everything in their power to protect this matchup and ensure that we will crown a new women's champion. Of course, the former champ, Asuka, was injured at the hands of Nia Jax at SummerSlam, forced to vacate her championship. And then, of course, we had a few qualifying matchups to determine who would compete in this matchup. One of those winners who was able to qualify was the Irish lass kicker, Becky Lynch. And she says this will be her time to fully break out into her own and become the man around here. Becky Lynch, she has had one opportunity at the women's title in the past. She came up short at Payback after winning a Battle Royal to face Asuka. She came up short. So Becky Lynch is looking to redeem herself on this night in this Fatal 4-Way. But if you want to talk about redemption, here's another woman who is looking to get some redemption of her own. This is Nia Jax, the monster responsible for the injuries sustained on the part of our former women's champion, Asuka. And Nia Jax, she did not have to qualify for this matchup. She was handed the opportunity once again by Stephanie McMahon, just like she was handed an opportunity at SummerSlam. So Nia Jax wasn't able to get the job done at SummerSlam, but she says that Asuka was her only equal. And so now there is nothing stopping her from capturing the title. We'll see if she can live up to that. But she's not the only one in this matchup. She might not be fighting Asuka, but she has 3 other opponents to contend with, and perhaps that'll be enough. As here is her second opponent, the third woman to enter this matchup. This is Naomi, and she is looking to make the WWE Universe as well as her 3 opponents tonight. She's looking to make them feel her glow, and she is looking to take the SmackDown, the Raw, the WWE Women's Division by storm and finally become the top star, finally become the women's champion. Naomi, she's been here for quite some time, just hasn't been able to find her footing. I mean, she was around back when the Divas division was still intact, before that whole fiasco went down. And even then, she's never really had a title shot quite like this. I mean, at last year's SummerSlam, she competed in a Battle Royal, but that was about it. I mean, granted, this is not a singles endeavor, but the numbers a bit smaller. She's facing 3 opponents instead of 5, so her odds have increased. We'll see if Naomi has what it takes to perhaps pick up the upset victory here. I'd have to say, compared to her 3 opponents, Naomi is probably the underdog going into this. But if you want to talk about someone who is on a roll, who might just be the favorite to win this matchup, I might have to put my money on Alexa Bliss. She might not be as powerful. She might not have the size, the strength of Nia Jax. She might not have the technical prowess of Becky Lynch. She might not have the flexibility, the athleticism of Naomi, but Alexa Bliss, she's crafty. She knows how to concoct a plan. She knows how to wrestle smart. And Alexa Bliss, she has beaten a number of talented competitors to get to this point. I mean, she's defeated Charlotte, former Divas champion Natalya, and of course, to earn this matchup, she defeated the former Divas champion, the very first Divas champion, the Glamazon Beth Phoenix. So Alexa Bliss, I mean, maybe this is a bit of a, you might point to Nia Jax, say she's the odds-on favorite, and that'd be, a very fair pick, but I think my pick's going to be Alexa Bliss. And you can see here, this is what I'm talking about. Alexa Bliss, she's smart. Immediately ducks outside the ring, and yes, it's not the most honorable strategy. She's going to let these 3 do the damage themselves. Just look to pick her spot, but it is the smart way to go. But Becky Lynch, and she's going to take out Naomi as well. Nia Jax was throwing down the gauntlet to Naomi and Becky Lynch. Oh, but now look at this. Becky, now she's surrounded. Enemies on all sides. Oh, and Becky Lynch now just getting her skull crushed by the power of Nia Jax, who just tosses her down. But now Naomi got a blindside Nia Jax, but Jax is still on her feet. Naomi went for a wheelbarrow stunner, but not enough to put Jax down. And now look out. Nia Jax drops her with almost like a Mark Henry World's Strongest Slam. That's the raw power you come to expect from Nia Jax. And now look out. Naomi going over the top to the floor. And this one is broken down real quick. Becky Lynch knocked out on the other side of the ring. And I'm sure Alexa Bliss is over there as well, looking to pick her spot. And now Nia Jax has got Naomi with a swing into the barricade. A very Cesaro-like swing. Just slamming Naomi into the barricade. Nia Jax certainly and now just tosses her into the stairs. Naomi getting ripped apart by Nia Jax here as now she goes over the barricade. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, it's Becky Lynch who gets whipped into the barricade by Alexa Bliss. There's Becky now, brought up to her feet. Bliss gonna toss her away. Oh, and now, well, this is not smart. I said that Alexa Bliss is smart, but of course she does have that arrogance to her. Just putting the boot in Lynch's... Oh, no. Well, this did not take long at all to break down. That's where Carmella was. I don't know where she went. Oh, and Bayley. Bayley's been taken out in the parking lot as well. The Riott Squad, they're here. As you can see, Carmella's been tossed into the general manager Lita's office. So she's been taken out. Bayley's been taken out. Well, this is not looking good at all. The Riott Squad, they are here. We haven't gotten footage of them yet, but I mean, who else? Who else would have done that? Meanwhile, I mean, speaking of things breaking down, Naomi and Nia Jax have spilled into the crowd. It's Nia Jax getting lit up by Naomi by a flurry of strikes, but Jax trying to shrug her off. But Naomi, look at Naomi. Certainly does not have the size advantage here, but she's feisty. Naomi, she is not backing down in the face of Nia Jax. And Naomi trying to fire up this crowd. Try to use the energy of the WWE Universe to contend with Nia Jax. But as she jumps over the barricade, Jax catches her, and it looks like she's going to take her back over to the barricade, perhaps going to swing her into it again. No, Naomi with the counter. Naomi able to reverse, and now Jax. She gets whipped into the barricade, and now back inside the ring. Of course, this is not falls count anywhere. A pinfall submission can only occur inside the ring, so Naomi, smart strategy to bring Jax back inside the ring. Takes her down to the Hurricanrana off the middle rope. Meanwhile, still at ringside, over by the announce table, it's Becky and Bliss. Oh, as Bliss bounces off the announce table and now into the barricade, nearly into the timekeeper's area. And now look at Becky. Oh, she drops her. Suplex on the concrete floor. Bliss just writhing in pain. But Becky, of course, she cannot win the title on the outside. She's got to go for the pin in the ring, and so she's going to take Bliss inside the squared circle. And now all four women are in the ring, so the pinfall could occur at any time. You got to have eyes in the back of your head to make sure not just that you are in control of the one you're beating down, but also make sure that nobody's going for any pinfalls or any submissions. Because that's the thing in a Fatal 4-Way, you do not have to lose to lose. Somebody else can take the fall for you, but that opportunity will go out the window nonetheless. As Bliss dumped over the top rope by Nia Jax, Naomi goes off the ropes and a kick right to the face by Becky Lynch. Now look at Becky Lynch with the leg drop. She's going off the ropes again. Becky Lynch firing up. Got her with another one. Got her with another leg drop. Oh, wait. Backstage, that's Sarah Logan. Sarah Logan and Charlotte are duking it out backstage. Of course, Bayley was laid out in the parking lot. She's been carried off, it seems, by medical team or security. I'm not quite sure. But Bayley's been taken out of harm's way, and now it is Charlotte, injured arm and all, going toe-to-toe with Sarah Logan of the Riott Squad. Oh, man, a knife-edge chop. Jeez. Sarah Logan. Oh, and look at this. I mean, look at that soda machine. Somebody got thrown into that soda machine, and it has just been destroyed. But that's the Glamazon Beth Phoenix and Ruby Riott. We know that Beth Phoenix has unfinished business with the Riott Squad, trying to avenge her fallen friend Natalya. And she is trying to keep Ruby Riott at bay. So Sarah Logan duking, oh geez, super kick. Sarah Logan and Charlotte duking it out, Beth Phoenix and Ruby Riott duking it out. And so far they have not made it to the ring. But how long is that going to hold up? Sidewalk slam on the outside by Nia Jax. Naomi takes down Becky with a Hurricanrana. As now Becky stumbles to her feet. Bliss trying to... Oh, Bliss raking the eyes of Nia Jax. Bliss trying to hold her own, trying to make up for the size advantage of Nia Jax. Now she's trying to chop down the big legs, but she can't even knock her off her feet. Meanwhile, in the ring, a flurry of strikes by Becky Lynch, just rocking Naomi into the corner. Oh, and now a kick. And Naomi spills to the outside. And a clothesline by Nia Jax. Look at Becky, though. Look at Becky. She's up top, looking to take a risk. Becky Lynch went for a drop kick. She caught... She grazed Nia Jax. She took out Naomi, but she took quite a spill herself. There's Nia Jax now. She's got Naomi taking her over to the steel steps, bouncing her face first off of it. Oh, look at Bliss. You gotta be kidding me. Alexa Bliss, a suplex onto the floor. I don't know how she did that. Somehow able to take down Nia Jax. I mean, this matchup continues. There is just action all over the place. It's broken down into utter chaos. Both in the match, in the ring, and backstage as well. As Bliss whipped into the barricade by Becky. Oh, and now off the ring post. Meanwhile, Nia Jax has got Naomi. Uppercut there, but Naomi still on her feet. She may have been staggered, but she did not fall. But side Russian leg sweep, she's going to take down Nia Jax. Meanwhile, Becky bounces face first off the ring post. I got to take a moment to catch my breath. This is absolutely insanity, pure insanity. As Naomi tried to get rid of Nia Jax to go after Alexa Bliss. She's going to take down Bliss, but Jax still on her feet. She's going to go after Becky in the ring. She delivers the knee to the back now. As Naomi and Bliss still on the outside. I mean, who is going to walk away with the Women's Championship? Is anybody going to walk away with the title at all? The Riott Squad is in the building. Have not made it down to the ring, though. So, my concerns that the plan may not work. So far, it's Lita and Stephanie, they've got this on lockdown. As now on the outside, Nia Jax whipped into the barricade by Becky. Reverse DDT by Becky. Naomi just dropped Bliss with a Hurricanrana. I don't even have enough eyes to keep up with all the action. We got something going down. Jeez. I'm getting all twisted out of shape. There's so much going on, I can't keep up. As Naomi and Bliss. No, counter by Bliss. And a counter by Jax. There's a slap to the back of the head by Bliss. She takes down Naomi with a side Russian leg sweep. Nia Jax now dragging Becky. Oh, bouncing her head first off the apron. Naomi now the kick to the midsection of Alexa Bliss. Bliss now bouncing off the ring post here. And Nia Jax as well. Nia Jax going to drop Becky Lynch on the steel stairs, but look out. Naomi blindsides her with that kick to the face. And now look at this. Liv Morgan is here as well. Liv Morgan and the boss, Sasha Banks. They're going to war backstage as well. I mean, but look how close Liv Morgan, she's so close to the ringside area. Sasha Banks trying to stop her, but oh no. Liv Morgan's got a trash can. Liv Morgan, no. Oh, the trash can. Cracking across the back of Sasha Banks. And now it looks like Liv Morgan's trying to make her way to the ring. This is not looking good, but it is not looking good for Naomi. Becky and Jax have been laid out at ringside. Alexa Bliss just hit a DDT on the floor. Naomi might have been knocked unconscious. Becky, or should I say Bliss, this is her chance. Is Bliss going to roll her over? Going to go for the cover. We've got a new women's champion. 1, 2. No. Somehow, Naomi found it in her to kick out. And the Riott Squad are still duking it out with the locker room backstage. Liv Morgan has not made it down to the ring yet. I've been told that she was stopped by Lita and Stephanie McMahon. And clearly this is why, because Sasha Banks was able to get back to her feet and resume the assault. She just dropped her with Bankrupt, a neckbreaker on the floor. Oh, now she's got a steel chair. Sasha Banks, the steel chair to Liv Morgan, and again another chair shot. And another one. Liv Morgan ain't going nowhere. So this matchup is still being protected by the women's locker room backstage. As Bliss now, you can see the frustration. She thought she was going to put Naomi away with that DDT on the concrete floor, but she failed to do so. She's going to try the cover again. 1. No, but just a 1 count. There's defiance on the part of Naomi. As Bliss, this is where the arrogance is going to come back to bite her. She went for that arrogant pinfall, and maybe that played a part on why Naomi was so defiant to kick out at 1. Naomi now counters with a jawbreaker, but Bliss not going to let Naomi go on the offensive. There's Alexa Bliss again. 3 vicious forearms, knocking her into the corner. Naomi is in trouble. Bliss, no, a counter by Naomi, and a kick to the face, and a forearm. That one spins Bliss inside out, and now Saito's suplex. Nia Jax and Becky Lynch keeping each other occupied on the outside as Naomi lining up Alexa Bliss for another kick to the face. But Bliss still on her feet. She's backed against the ropes, though. Naomi, oh, look at this. Look at this. Head scissor DDT into the mat using the ropes. Brilliantly done. Brilliant move by Naomi. She's going to go for the cover. Has she knocked her out? No. This match continues. Bliss able to survive. Able to kick out. But for how much longer? Another kick. Turns her inside out. And now, no, counter. Bliss counters with a jawbreaker. Looked like Naomi was going for a full Nelson bomb, but Bliss was able to block it. And now Alexa Bliss sends her out. Oh, ducks over the top. And now, sunset flip. 1, 2, no. Again, near fall after near fall. Bliss and Naomi are getting close to putting this matchup away. Nia Jax just got dropped off the corner of that barricade. Becky Lynch. She is bringing the fight to Nia Jax on the outside here. But of course, this is a dangerous territory for both women, as Becky Lynch just gets backdropped onto the concrete floor. Look out. Oh! And Beth Phoenix just gets whipped into a wall by Ruby Riott. But they have not made any more progress to the ring. So even if they get the stuffing beaten out of them, as long as this matchup can go off without a hitch, then they've done their job. Oh, but Charlotte's looking to do a little more than just her job. She's looking to lay out Sarah Logan with natural selection. On the concrete floor as well, Sarah Logan is out cold. So Logan and Morgan, their attempts to get to the ring have been blocked. Ruby Riott, the only one left standing against Beth Phoenix right now. Oh, but that doesn't look like it's going to last much longer. Glam slam through the table. The Riott Squad has been laid out by the women's locker room. The Riott Squad has been taken out. Meanwhile, back at ringside, Nia Jax, she's got Becky against the barricade. Look out! Look out! Becky gets speared through the barricade. Jax and Lynch are down. Naomi just levels Alexa Bliss with a kick to the face. And this is her chance. This is the chance to do it. Do it, Naomi. Put her away. Head scissor DDT. What an upset this would be. Naomi, the cover. This is her opportunity. 1, 2, 3. And we have a new women's champion. Against all odds, it is Naomi who picks up the major upset victory. I mean, really, who thought Naomi would have been the one to get the job done? My pick, my money was on Alexa Bliss, and she almost had her moment. That DDT on the concrete floor, I thought that was going to do it. But it did not. Naomi showed more fight than she ever has before, and she managed to walk out on top with the women's title in her possession. She wins. She's the new champ. But perhaps more importantly, the Riott Squad was held at bay by the women's locker room. They were unable to get involved in this matchup. We were actually able to crown a new women's champion. What a night. It was utter chaos, but what a showing from the locker room. What a showing from Naomi. And the Riott Squad, well, this story is far from over, that's for sure. But for right now, we can at least take solace in the fact that there is a new women's champion. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Naomi, and I will see you next time.